welcome to the midweek roundup, where we catch up on all the news with regards to Frimley Phoenix. Now we're going to kick off, obviously, with Jim's shirts. We've got a graduation to go to, and also we're going to have a look at something that Henry's been working on as well.
We're taking a look at Jim's shirts this week, and he's back to his old flower theme. If you like this one, make sure you vote for it, but it's got all bulbs and buds and God knows what else on it. Now, you may think this is Henry's dad, but it's not. This is Henry's dad, and what a wonderful chap he is. This is a project that Henry's recently been involved in, of being a Czech pioneer from the 17th century. But at least we'll be able to see what he looks like in a few years' time. And here we are, off to a graduation. Doesn't he look smart? Congratulations, Ash, from everyone.
Let's take a look at this week's fixtures.
Well, it's a quiet week as we go into the last third of the season, and you can see our ones take on Frimley thirds in Div 6, and in Div 7, it's Frimley who then take on our twos at Brookwood. On Sunday, Hartley Whitley under-9s versus Frimley Phoenix under-9s, who have been playing so well recently. And then on Tuesday, our midweek game is against Easham's at Hawley. And for Divisions 1 to 6, it's the last week where you can actually declare in your innings or bat your 43 overs and play for a draw. So it's back to the old win-lose 40 overs matches from the week after.
It's time for the match report.
And a big thank you to Mark Babb of Churton Hindhead and Surrey for doing that for us.
Today's play of the day is the rain clouds hovering over Hawley. Come on, you Phoenix.
So unfortunately, we ended up with a total washout, which meant the game at Greyshot was cancelled, and also our home game at Hawley against Shelford, big game there, was also cancelled. So a bit disappointing, but there you go. But it does give us an opportunity to celebrate something that happened a week or so ago.
Something we didn't get to celebrate a couple of weeks ago, the fantastic 102 partnership that saved the day from Charles and Bijan, 53 and 46 respectively. A record 10th wicket partnership against Tilford Thirds on the 15th of July. Very well batted, guys. So here's Div 6, and it still looks like any 2 from 4, with you'd have to say Blackheath still in it. And with some games where the tops have got to play each other, this should be sorted out, I would think, rather quickly. But great to see the Phoenix still up there, leading the way. So it's even tighter in Div 7 and very likely to be 2 from the top 5 now, as it all bunches up. But Phoenix nicely placed in 4th, and there's still a chance we could get promoted. And some great news, Frimley Phoenix Flames set a new record for the women's section as they smashed 356 for 1 in their recent match against Greyswood. Well played, everybody, especially to Imogen, who scored 31 off 17 balls, and Sarah, who got 27 off 14. And the news gets better because after that win, Phoenix Flames have made it to the finals day and secured the runners-up position in the Ienson League Group B. So they get through with Greyshot Chargers. And let's just have a look at Group A. There you have it. There are 8 teams there. And you can see that it's Falcon Ferns and also the Blackheath Women's Softball Stars that will also be in the final.
So some really exciting times coming up ahead for the Phoenix Flames. And you can see that both our teams are still in with a shout of promotion in Div 6 and Div 7.
Ah, Nathan, what do you want to talk about?
Syrup.
The Syrup Awards are back for 2023. And believe it or not, I've already had some nominations already for them. And for somehow, I've just seen that there's a chocolate syrup there as well. So not sure what category that'll be, but I'm sure we'll think of something. Please, if you have a nomination, please let me know and we'll keep them going all throughout the season for the awards night in September.
So the rain has also put a dampener on England's chances of winning the Ashes and winning that 4th test. But let's see how that affects our predictions.
So if you said that the Ashes were going to stay with Australia, then 18% of you were correct, and still getting the series result right, well, that's still down to Ash, myself and Tom that could still do that. We're all pretty clueless when it comes to the England highest run scorer. Zach Crawley at the moment with 385 runs, and we haven't got him featured. And then Kawaja for Australia with 377 runs, and none of us thought of him either. But the good news is we do know our bowlers, and we said Stuart Broad would be the highest England wicket taker. 46% of us did anyway, and then 48% also said that Cummins would be the highest Australia bowler. So with one test to play, let's see how we get on.
So we've got a date for the awards night for the 1s and 2s in September, and I hope you're going to be practicing your dancing like young Harry has.
So what a night this is going to be. Keep the 23rd of September free. We're back at the MIDWEEK Community Centre as always for another great night for the 1s and 2s awards evening. It's a gym shirt special, so wear your shirt with pride and digging out the wardrobe for that date. Obviously lots of awards and lots of syrup awards going on as well. And also finishing off with a great karaoke, so get your songs ready.
So that's all we got time for this week, and we're going to show you what Drew's been doing in the garden, part of his training. We'll also get a word from Wilfred, and then we'll play you out with what we do and how we celebrate Christmas with the Phoenix. It's part of the old Phoenix Gold. We'll see you next week, God willing. Come on, you Phoenix.
Great to see you making good use of your dad's time, Drew, making him do your wicket-keeping drills. Keep up the good work, mate.
Please like and subscribe.
It's time for a bit of the old Phoenix Gold as we take you back to an event. Come on, you Phoenix!
Ina Mina Dika.